It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, a tough loss for them in Game 3. That one really could have gone either way. They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better tonight. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. How they respond tonight, Kenny, will tell me something about this team. The home fans will show up, but the question is, will the team show up? Do they want to go fishing, or do they want to go to the next game?
Looks like a fishing trip.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. And now we head down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Capacity crowd in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You look at the Timberwolves. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Bledsoe is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka. And it's Jordan in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Garnett. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And here's Leonard from 3. Jordan dishes to Bledsoe. And George kicks to Ibaka. Leonard on the wing, guarded by McLemore. Outside, George. Bledsoe left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Count the bucket. Bledsoe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Right side, Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Bledsoe passes to Leonard. Screen by Ibaka. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And it's the Clippers with the ball. George dishes to Bledsoe. Wiggins against Leonard. Again, Leonard missing for Minnesota. They've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And McLemore kicks to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Bledsoe. Stuart Ibaka. And stolen by Wiggins. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Garnett misses. Russell with a wide-open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Screen by Ibaka. George against Garnett. Outside, George. 5 on the clock for the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Nobody was better at clearing the glass than this group of players. Here are the regular season's top rebounders. Andre Jordan is second.
You know, Kevin, you look at his numbers, and without question, one of the reasons they made it to the postseason is because of how he rebounded the basketball all year long.
Russell with it. The pass to Garnett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And it's Russell with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Russell. Softly drops in the 40. Russell's got 6.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish this play.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fritz Saunders. And Doris, what'd you find out?
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Towns. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Now here's McLemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The dish to Garnett. Right side, Russell. The rebound by Ibaka.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's the feed to George. Ibaka, the pass to George. Bledsoe sets the screen for George. They need this. And it's George again missing. The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. They set the pick. Now here's McLemore outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
Here is Bledsoe. He feeds it to Leonard. Free touch on the 16-footer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside, Russell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell. Jan, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. And so Russell hits them both. Clippers trail by 8. Here's George. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jordan dishes to Leonard. The drive by Jordan. And the shot is good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the year.
Things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Towns. And the shot falls short this time. Clippers trail by 6. Feeds it to George. Bledsoe outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside Leonard. There's the 3. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Timberwolves leading by 3. And here's Rubio. He dishes it to Jang. Rubio sets the pick for Jang. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Jang. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, how about the physical play by Rubio to set that shot up on the screen?
Now Jackson. Outside Leonard. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to George. Jackson has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark for Minnesota. They've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Wiggins goes again.
Well, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here is Ibaka after the basket by Minnesota. Leonard kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Jordan the screen. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, it's no doubt. Now, here is Ibaka. To stop the run. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. And Tudrick in for Russell. Bargnani is checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Leonard. Minnesota leading by 7. Rubio the pass to Wiggins. Pekovic with a screen. Wiggins dishes to Pekovic. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Clippers in second.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
Now here's Jackson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes it to George. Shot clock at 6. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Udrih for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Bargnani outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 7. Bargnani grabs the board.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Minnesota leading by 4. And Rubio kicks to Zhang. Pekovic inside, defended by Ibaka. Here's Los Angeles now. The shot by George, no good.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Ibaka.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Here's Udrih. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dishes it to Zhang. Pass to Udrih. From the arc. That's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside, George. Releases. George missing again.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
About 3 seconds between shot and game play. Wiggins kicks to Zhang. Pass to Rubio. Pekovic with a screen on George. Here's Wiggins. They grab their own miss. Udrih for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Minnesota on top, leading by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and Clark turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for Doc? I mean, he's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for. He's played the game, and he's a tremendous communicator.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backcourt.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
In a moment now, reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The team is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Cole Aldridge. And there's Jackson. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Timberwolves leading by 5. A drive by Russell. That one wide left. And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the floor. Batum with the ball. And now by Barnes. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Eric Bledsoe. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. Can't hit from in close.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Jackson. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On deep, McLemore, and that one's good. McLemore's got 6 points.
McGee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Batum. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Outside Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Shot from 12. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
And the dunk by Towns.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? More engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Minnesota calls timeout. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's McLemore. Soft touch off the pass. McLemore's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've got in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now the pass to McLemore. Empty that time from Leonard.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
He kicks it to Jackson. Bledsoe outside. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Nobody near Barnes. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. One fella's wearing the rim out.
Kicks it out to Garnett. The dish to McLemore. And there's the feed to Russell. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Clippers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Aldridge, covered by Barnes. They get it again, and Cole Aldridge with the slam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bledsoe gets to Jackson. Leonard with the ball. 13 points in the game. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Top of the key. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell's got his third rebound on the night.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Jackson passes to Jordan, kicks it to Bledsoe, feeds it to Aldridge. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one is on Towns. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
The first free throw is good. Minnesota making some changes. Zhang comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Wiggins is subbed in for Barnes. And the Clippers with a change here too. George is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 7. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Aldridge. He dishes it to Jordan. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Zhang. And it's Wiggins missing. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard attacking. Count that one. Leonard's got 15 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Towns with it. He's against Jordan. Outside Russell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for McLemore. And then for the Clippers, Bargnani comes in for Jordan. And Serge Ibaka subbed in for Cole Aldridge. Free throw good, Russell. Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Pass to Bargnani. Fade away. He uses the glass that time, and it's good. Bargnani's got 7 points.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Wiggins drives in. Goes back up. And that is good. Pekovic has got his first basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here is Ibaka. 5 points in the game from 8. Another one falls for the Clippers. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as much as 10. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Tipped away. Stolen by George. Banked in off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Russell. Chang, a screen. Rubio with a wide open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night. Bledsoe dishes to George. Wiggins with the rebound.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Stolen by Bargnani. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
The Clippers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Udrich is checked back in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Batum's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Chang, a screen. The 9-foot shot. Rubio misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And he gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 7, and that one's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Clippers trail by 4. And here's Bledsoe. Ibaka, the pass to Bledsoe. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Rubio misses. The Clippers shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Bledsoe kicks to Bargnani. Batum dishes to Bledsoe. Outside, Batum drills the 3-pointer. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Minnesota's gotten out from 3-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And Tang gets it to go.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now, here's George. He's got 5. Bargnani up top. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 7 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Wiggins kicks to Pekovic. Dishes to Udrich. And it's off from 3-point range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, George. Outside for Bledsoe. Back to George. Picked by Bargnani. Ibaka with the ball. Now guarded by Bekovic. And Ibaka slams it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. Rubio. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Clippers lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And Kevin, how does this team navigate the ups and downs and pressure to come out and win games like this one that you're in the middle of here tonight?
Nothing's easy. You know, we do it together. We don't do it individually. And when we do, we look bad. But when we do it together, we look pretty darn good.
KG, thank you for the time. Guys, he's always preaching team.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoff energy is in the air, and we're halfway through this game. Well, for the Clippers, maybe they haven't been as superior in this game as they've been in the previous 3, but they're still in position to advance with a 4-0 sweep and get a few extra days off before the next round. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end, because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, their defense was really inconsistent. They get a stop, then turn around and give up an easy bucket. That's why they allowed over 50% shooting. Their defense needs to be a lot more focused in the second half.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.